Hey guys, how's it going? WirelessHotShot here, and in this video I'm going to go over the review of the Body Glove Flex with kickstand. And this is the best case out of the three I've done past two videos. Now this one is really cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you that the back of this, it's got like a rubbery texture, and it just feels amazing. It feels like you're going to really get like a durable protection out of this case. And this is just the back part of it. Let's see here. I'll show you that, first of all, that you can take this little piece out and you can replace it with this one. And what that's going to do is it's going to let you slide this on right here, and you're going to be able to, like, I'll show you. You're going to be able to use this as a kickstand, like it says. You can really push out the phone. It's going to slide because it's not rubber. If they would have made that rubber right there, they would have been all set and it wouldn't have moved. You can do it landscape and portrait mode. I'm going to go ahead and throw the iPhone in here. I'm not going to put the front cover on yet. I'll tell you why in a second. But you can put this phone in there, put it in there, and it already stays. It already stays without that cover. But you'll be able to do this and set your phone like that, and this does work when it's in landscape. It's got the rubber edging to help it stay in place, but when you're like this, it's not gonna. It's kind of tumble over right there, So you can just have it set there, and it'll be perfectly fine. But you can't really poke at it too much. So that's gonna be something you're gonna have to think of. And you just kind of clip this back on here, and it kind of just pulls right off. Is to use that as a kickstand if you want. And then if you can turn it over 180 degrees, you can do this, and you can clip it onto your belt or something like that, your pants or whatever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and you can just take this off by pushing this button down and pulling down, and it kind of detaches itself from that right there. So I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to take the iPhone out here, and I'm going to take this out. So like I said, it's really easy to pop this out. You just push, just like that, and it pops right out. And it stays in there pretty nicely. Now, first of all, this has it has a mesh kind of padding inside, so it's going to protect the inside the back of the iPhone when it's in the case. It's not going to slide around. It's not going to hurt it. So it's going to be pretty good protection inside the case as well as outside. Like I said, this is very nice material that they put on the outside of it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this little piece in here. Put this in here just like so. Just like this one. Actually, wrong one. This is the one I got to put in there. And what that's going to do is it's going to cover that little hole up, and it's going to make it the same texture as this. It's going to make the same texture as that. So if you don't like this kickstand little clip, you can take that off. So that's going to be a big bonus in this case. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this, or put this iPhone in there. Put it in there. Kind of snap it in. And it's kind of in there. And what you do is you get this, and you kind of just put it on. It kind of snaps in there. Kind of takes a little bit to get used to how to put it on. Just kind of go around the edges and just kind of snap it in there. Whoops. I have come to a little bit of trouble right here in this little section, but not too much. Just got to line it up. There we go. Just like that. So all the stuff is snapped in. And I'll go ahead and turn this on so you can see the differences here. It does go past that a little bit, but not very much at all. It's actually pretty good. So it's going to be able to take a fall like this, and it will not move. It will really absorb the fall, and it'll hurt the fall more than it'll hurt your phone or the case. So I'm going to give you a tour of the case now. On the top you got one cutout, two cutouts actually. One cutout is for the microphone and the headphone jack, and one is for the sleep wake button. They're very easily accessible, not hard to get to at all, just not a problem. You got one large cutout over here, and this is going to be I believe you can even use the Verizon iPhone. Let me go ahead and check real quick. Yep, you can use the AT&T and Verizon iPhone for this case, which is nice because it's got that big large opening. It shows all of that stuff. Now you got one big opening down here too, and you can easily access all this stuff as well. Nothing on this side, and on the back it's got body glove right there, and it's got the LED or the camera and the LED right there. I'm gonna go ahead and take another picture to show you guys that I believe this one does not. This is not affected. Let's try to do that again. It's a little shaky. And there was no issues with the flash at all. That one is just a little mess up. So all three cases that I've reviewed, there's no mess up of the flash. It looks perfectly fine. So that is the review pretty much. A bad thing is about this is that when you set it down, and some people like their phone just to stay there and move. It won't move. But this case, it does move because it's got that right there, which is not the rubber. It's kind of like a plastic, and it's real smooth, so it makes it slide, and that makes it slide as well. If this was all rubber on the back, if they kind of put that in a little bit more and made this rubber instead, it wouldn't slide around. I'm kind of disappointed about that, but you know, not a big problem. So something really cool about this phone or this case is that it does provide pretty good protection, and it feels very sturdy in the hands. It feels really nice. The casing around it doesn't come off at all. It's actually insanely hard to get off, and that's why I didn't really want to put that on, so I had to take it off again. It is insanely hard to get off. You actually have to, I'm going to show you guys now because it was difficult to figure out how to get it off, is you got to kind of wedge like a screwdriver in there, unless you have long nails. But what I did is I wedged a screwdriver in there, and I pulled it out, and it kind of popped it out a little bit. But I did damage the phone a little bit, just a little bit of scratches from that. But so this is not going to be one of those cases that you're going to be taking off every hour or whatnot. This is going to be a case that you're probably going to keep on for 2 weeks at a time, and then take it off, clean it, or whatever. So keep in mind when you're doing that. But I really recommend this case out of all of them. Plus, it's got the kickstand and the clip to go with it, and you can change these things out. So be careful. You could lose this. So just kind of put it in with this thing so that you don't lose that little piece. But this is the best case out of all three. First of all, because it's durable, it feels really nice in the hands, and it's just overall a really nice case. Price point of this case is $29.99. So that's actually a pretty good price for all you get right here. You get the clip and everything like that. It's really nice. I actually really recommend this case. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And thank you, Body Glove, for sending me this out to review. Thank you for sending all of them out for review. And I hope I hope this video really helped you out. And until next time, this is WirelessHotShot. Thanks for watching.